Hey guys, it's Jack of All Games, back with some more stories, The Path of Destiny. So, we're going to continue this. We are very close to, I think, finding the true ending, but honestly, I have no idea what's a good path to choose.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion, and he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Oh, well, that actually just tells me the answer then. Okay, well then, let's use Lapino to our advantage. Screw him.
Renato finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause, and maybe Renato could use that somehow.
Oh, so I can still go about Lapino. Alright, interesting. Renato could use that for some information somehow. Renato would be foolish enough to trust him. He should confront him. Interesting. Alright.
Renato couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Renato could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
That's right. Let's do this, guys.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Oh, so sad. I think this is... Is this a secret way, guys? Well,
This gauntlet looks swell with that jewel in it.
Indeed. So shield instead of critical chance, I'm gonna go with attack speed's only level 1. That's actually what I was thinking about going. I'll go for physical resistance for now. Darn it! I want attack speed because I'm gonna be learning that sword fu technique to one-shot people very soon, and that would probably be the best item for me. In fact, maybe I should just go equip it anyways. Nah, I'll hold off. Not worth it until I actually get to learn the technique anyways, right? Gotcha. There we go. There we go. Oh, guys. So good.
I always felt that the rabbit resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this Payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Huh. That's a good question. Darn it, I was sure there was like secrets over here, right? Two of them, huh?
Renato hated gogglers. freaked him out to cut them.
They are kind of weird. I'll admit that, Renardo. I already went down that way. Still need 100.
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
Darn it, give me more ore. They're terrible about that. Already been. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now we have 3 points. Sweet.
This
So now.
was way better than being able to shrink down to the size of an ant. What's that all about anyway?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Dash through shield. What else do I got? Not bad, not bad. Maximum sword energy, that would be pretty nice. Just because those are very powerful talents. Grab them. Maximum health. Let's get some more sword energy. We need that. Sweet. There we go. Use workbench. Now, let's change this out for our attack speed. 10% attack speed is nothing to sneeze at.
You couldn't hack this kind of firewall. You had to warm it up to you.
Ha ha ha. Oh, these jokes are gonna kill me. Oh, this is new. I don't remember doing this. Cool. There we go. And I already have it equipped, so that's gonna help me right away. Good stuff. Let me double check. It was 10%, now it's 15. Okay. Cool. And then... jumping down to there. Alright, that's a pretty good amount of ore. Still not enough. Why am I all like glowy? It's kind of weird. Beautiful caves. Alright. Sweet, more ore. Always appreciated. Nothing useful.
Oh, you got such delicious looking eyeballs. Caught the lead, Raven. Thank you, I think, said Renardo. Never hurt to be polite.
Alright. Oh, I got hit.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
Indeed.
Had that door been opened before?
Nope. Ooh, alright. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must already be flocking around you, no doubt. Here in the palace things are the same. I have much time to dedicate to my special hobby. I've been collaborating with Professor Calaveras and his team of experts to investigate the nature of the islands. My gut is telling me that the islands are alive. I think they have a will of their own. Do you hear me, daughter? Our world could be more than floating masses of rock and water. Professor Calaveras and his boys have made measurements. The islands are drifting. Surrounded by endless sky, it is difficult to notice. But through careful measurements of the wind over long periods of time, there's certain the islands are moving westward. But where to? It may take centuries, millennia to reach the destination. I have this strange idea. What if the islands are some sort of herd and that they are deliberately searching for another herd of islands? Can you imagine new islands with their own inhabitants? The thought that we may not be alone. If only I could live long enough to witness the event. With love, Father. That's a very strange theory. Gotta say. Yes!
Familiar. Had he
Attack
lost
speed.
this one in a card game? Welcome back, he thought.
Oh yeah, welcome back for sure.
Pino would betray him. The core was dangerous. Renato had a fleeting idea that the two ideas went together somehow. And then it was gone again. Oh, damn ideas. They never stuck around when you needed them.
Alright, got some health. Oh yeah, here's Lupino.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
I don't know about that. Oh yeah, as Lupino is going for it, Renato will pay Zenobia a visit. That's what I wanted to do, so I will go for that.
Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. "I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia," he told the rabbit. "Oh, wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia," said the rabbit. "Right, yeah, that is better," agreed Renato. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
I hope this is the right way to go, guys.
Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
Did it, because we had 3 times of things not working out too well. Shoot, I forgot. Is this the right way to go? There we go.
Hey! Where'd all the ravens go? The live ones, I mean.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's right. Jeez, look at those fights. Down below, the ravens are circling. Grab this. At least the game's finally giving me health. Oof. Still have a lot to go. 1920. There we go. Oh, that sword foo is paying off, I'll tell you that. Yeah. That's good. Ooh. Workbench. Nothing yet, right? Close. Very close.
So that's what they meant by a firewall. What unlocks a firewall?
A flaming sword does, apparently. I'll have to keep that in mind. Cool. Easy peasy, fresh and breezy. Really? Oh, at least give me some ore,
It
right?
wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable.
Alright, we'll switch back to that. Come on, more ore. A lot more than that. Need 20 more, guys. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Frost, because when I need to free somebody, it's gonna be really useful. Alright. I wonder if I can use Lapino's little trick.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Oh, these puns, man. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so I did notice that there is a weld back here that I can dive into. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I have no idea. But let's do it. And fire appears in my way over there. Oh. Goodness, I hope I'm going the right way.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
Nothing, right? Yep. I don't actually need any of that. Oh, Lapino. That's right.
Renato was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught.
They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core.
Of course they
It
did.
was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them.
No.
Wait.
No.
The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her.
Yeah, no way.
That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would
Oh,
turn
man.
him against his secret master, the Emperor.
Turning Lapino into
Try
that?
to make himself
Oh,
Emperor.
no.
And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius.
Yeah, not Zenobia. Are you kidding me?
This is terrible, Renato told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis Stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power.
This is so great.
You
It's
can only hope the Emperor
just
never
destroying
finds
this
it.
betrayer.
What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map.
We better be careful, though. It does make people super strong. I'm kind of sad now that these doors are basically
behind?
useless
Door
now.
number 2.
Very cool. I think I read this one already, right? Spent last night before. Oh yeah. Can't sacrifice her. Yep. So wait, she would have read that and known the whole plot before. So why is she so surprised that now? I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Hey, is that a word for a lot of ravens?
Oh shoot.
Like a doofus of ravens?
Eighteen, 19. There we go. Unreal treasures. I wonder what that's all about. Get my frost again.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all.
She's an illusion. She's
She
an
was
illusionist.
curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Renato. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Renato told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory.